Welcome back, everyone. So this time on our character, we're going to go ahead and start detailing it a little bit by actually adding some more geometry on this character. So far we've been modeling with the smooth preview on with our 3 key when we have it pressed on it. But now we're going to go back to our not preview version. So we'll go ahead and press our 1 key. And this is how it looks like without it. It's a little, I would say, pretty rough. But now we're actually going to go ahead and smooth this character. And the smooth character is going to look a little bit similar to our smooth preview, but now with some more geometry. And it'll be easier for us to start adding a little bit more detail for this character. So like its spikes and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and have our character selected. And let's go ahead and go to our mesh and find our way. Oh, sorry, did we do that? Go to mesh. And let's go ahead and find the smooth right here in the mesh. So mesh, then smooth. And clicking that, you get this little window talking about how many divisions you want to do. We're not going to mess with that, just one's okay. So now you can see it's now smooth our model, give it some more geometry, and we don't even have the smooth preview on anymore. So that's how our model looks. It's a little rough, but it's okay. Still turn on smooth preview. But now we have more geometry and we can start adding a little bit more detail. We got more areas that we can actually start pulling out of to start achieving these spikes here. So this is great. And when it comes to actually coming back and fixing the polygons to this character, because there'll be a certain point where we start adding more polygons when we start to detail. Like I'll show you an example. There's more polygons here, and you can even go, smooth it one more time and get more of that detail, right? And you won't get to this amount of like smoothing until you're actually going in and getting more like detail in the scaling and stuff. And that type of stuff, you'll be doing in Blender or ZBrush when it comes to actually sculpting in more. But for now, for this character, you only need that much. And to be honest, if we're going to be doing a stylized texture, like a painted style, like you see it in Arcane or Spider-Verse, you don't even need that much geometry to begin with, because it will be painted by hand later on. And I'll be showing an example of that later on when we're ready to actually texture this character. So now getting back to detailing this a bit more, you can see that we got a lot more topology here, and we can actually go ahead and start doing the same thing that we've been doing with the leg and the arm, and start actually pulling out some of these faces here. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure my smooth or my symmetry is on just in case. So let's take a look at it. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this face, for example, and we're gonna go ahead and go to mesh, and let's go ahead and edit mesh and extrude. And again, Control E is the quicker way to get this going. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out this horn, let it rotate it. So again, don't forget, you can always turn on your smooth preview again. That way things can start looking a little bit more smoother. You don't have to. I think we're starting to get to a point where you can just model without it. There's enough geometry. If you want to, you can still have it on. For demonstration purposes, I'll continue to have this on, because I'm working with a low amount of geometry. And be careful when this thing is super detailed with polygons on it, you don't want to use that smooth preview anymore. But we're still okay to still use it. So I want to go ahead and extrude this again. So I'm going to go back to side preview here. Just make sure that we're, you know, keeping things accurate to our character design. So at this stage, you know, it's starting to get a little cooler. We're actually able to start matching certain features of our character, like its head spikes, which is something I've been waiting to do on this for a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and check here. Here we go. Go ahead and actually, let's go check in our side view. It looks like it's more tapered at the tip here, so go ahead and fix that. It looks like there's a little bit of that, you know, it's curving too, so definitely worth paying attention to as well. It's a lot better. So I'll go ahead and take the time to continue to detail this a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward me adding more of these spikes, and I'll see you in a little bit. So I took the time to add the last detailing of the spikes on my character here, and some little details like the legs here. Just show you how I guess the end of part of the modeling phase in Maya for this character is. I'm gonna probably go ahead and detail this a little bit more on ZBrush, so I'll be back in a moment.